In this series of videos, what I am going to be doing is demonstrating the difference between the audio quality in the laptop microphone versus the external microphone and interface combination. And the microphone that will be used for recording these instruments is the MXL 991, which is that shotgun or pen mic. And the reason I'm using that one over the MXL 990 is the 991 is geared more towards instrument use in general. The other thing to note is that the recordings that will take place from the laptop are not from my personal HP Omen laptop, but instead from the Lenovo ThinkPad L380. However, the difference between these two laptop microphones, I believe, is very similar in terms of quality, and it's a pretty general sound that we'll hear across most generic laptop microphones. Other thing to note is that what I'm doing for the external audio recording is I'm actually recording a video live here from my laptop, and I'm also recording the audio specifically into Audacity and then exporting that and lining that up with the video. I am not doing any sort of editing within Audacity other than duplicating the track and panning it both directions. As of right now, I'm just recording from a mono setting, and instead of having mono playback, I'm just adjusting it with that duplication to have it as a stereo setting. But I do not know how to clean up my tracks in Auto-Tune or anything like that, or filter, bypass things. So what you're hearing technically is edited just to make it sound normal in terms of stereo versus mono, but I did not do anything fancy to it because I do not know how to. But yeah, hopefully you guys will hear a nice difference here between all of the instruments, separate videos for violin, viola, cello, and bass, and yeah. Alright, so going through briefly in this video will be the violin. I'm going to play some open strings, and then I am going to play Twinkle Twinkle on G and D, and then I'm going to play it on A and E so we can hear some difference in the sound and tone that is picked up between the laptop microphone and the audio interface, and how that differentiates between the two different systems. So obviously one side is going to be laptop sound, other side here is going to be interface sound. So here we are. Here's our open strings. just for fun, we'll do a 1-octave E major scale as best as I can on the E string so we can hear up into higher position, higher range, and hear the big difference there from the laptop versus the interface. Not my best work, but hopefully you guys get the idea.